Hello there, my name's Andrew Smith and I'm bringing you this message today from the northeast of England. Now I wanted to share some of my thoughts with you about the Sports Relief campaign that's been running and also the broadcasted programme that was on yesterday evening. Now this type of programme is always something that really intrigues me and really entices me to want to watch and to find out more, simply because of the causes that they support. Now, in the UK, we have Sports Relief and we have Comic Relief, which run on alternate years. And it's a way for raising money, first of all, for local charities, but also for countries such as Uganda or Cambodia, in order to get food and medical aid out to those countries. And the way that the programme is generally structured is to share some of the fundraising activities that people are doing, but also to show you the stories and share more with you about the lives of the people in these countries, or even in our home country here, just to show you how your money can be used and how you can actually help those people. Now, I always find these programs really moving. First of all, because I just feel so deeply for the people who, say in Uganda, who have lost their parents, young children who don't have money for food, who don't have access to education, and it always moves me to see that. But the other side of things that I always find really inspiring is the people that are out there doing monumental challenges in order to raise money for these charities. As an example, there's a British comedian called Eddie Izzard, and he actually raised £1.3 million for the Sports Relief charity. And the way that he did that was by running 43 consecutive marathons in just 51 days. So it really does go to show what the human body is capable of when you're driven by a passion and you're driven by something that's important to you. Now, I guess the downside of this type of program, especially for myself, is that I am not really in a position to give a huge amount of money. I'm also not in a position where I'm financially free and I can go out and actually spend time doing something like some of the charitable events that people have been able to do in order to raise huge amounts of money for the charity. And that puts a certain amount of pressure on me and makes me feel slightly uncomfortable in that I'm not able to do more for people in need. Now, that said, it doesn't change the fact that I was inspired, and it doesn't change the fact that I contributed money to that charity, but it always leaves me feeling maybe slightly empty, that there isn't more that I can do, as I'm always, as I always see the footage from these programs, and it just makes me feel that there must be more that I can do for people in need. Now, what I wanted to tell you about today is something that I've been working on in order to work towards financial freedom. I know that the goal or the objective for me is, if I can become financially free, if I can get into a situation where I have an abundance of money, not only will I be able to give more financially, but I'll also have the time that I can set aside in order to help people that are less fortunate than myself. Now, what I'm actually talking about is home-based business, and in particular network marketing. And I'm not suggesting that you should quit your job and you should start a home-based business, but there is actually things that you can do with as little as 2 or 3 hours a day to start building a successful home business. And that's actually what I've been doing alongside a number of different employed positions that I hold. And it really is because I'm motivated and I want to be able to do more for other people. And it's a way for me to generate income, but also to work towards financial freedom to enable me to do that. What I would like you to do, if this in any way interests you, if you ever watch these charity programs and, like me, you're left feeling a little bit empty because you want to be able to do more, then what I want to do is just share with you what I'm working on. I want to show you how this could be something that you could fit in alongside what you're already doing in order to generate some extra income, but also to free up some valuable time further down the road so that you can do some of the other things that are more important to you in life. Now, I've used the example here of charitable giving, but it may also be things that you've always dreamed about. Maybe you want to take your parents on a cruise, or maybe you want a holiday of a lifetime with your family. It doesn't really matter what your motivation is, providing you are the type of person that wants to go out there and make more out of their life and wants to achieve more from their life. So what I'd like you to do is to come over to my blog and read a bit more about my story and learn a bit more about the projects that I'm working on. You can read about some of my successes and the things that I've achieved, but also some of the things that I'm now doing in order to support people that choose to work alongside me and choose to explore this kind of vehicle as a method for generating financial freedom. Now, the site that I want you to go to is www.mlmsummittraining.com. That's www.mlmsummittraining.com. Okay, so if you head over there now, and I recommend that you start off by clicking on the About Me tab to read my story, find out about my background, and learn a bit more about what inspires and motivates me to want to build this business. And then you can go through the other pages on my site and find out a bit more about the opportunity that I'm working on, and the way that I may be able to support you and help you to achieve your your financial and time goals. Anyway, so please head over to the blog now, mlmsummittraining.com, and I'll see you there. Thanks for listening.